come from visual arts, more specifically, contemporary arts. I work today in a dance environment. I am lucky to meet dancers every day, to see them working in our spaces. I do not approach dance as an historian, but much more intuitively. How dance is a trigger for emotion. One thing I quickly understood is that dance is something I share with every single person in this room. Dance is part of our DNA. Dance does not require any translation, no explanation. It is a universal language. The body language is universal. Andre Levinson, a famous dance critic, said in 1929 about dance that no activity expresses in a more immediate or more palpable manner the way of being of an era, the state of a civilization, or originality of a race. Tell me how you dance, and I will tell you who you are. If you think about it, dance has played an important part since the birth of earliest human. Every 2 years, an increasing number of dances are declared by UNESCO as part of the oral and intangible heritage of humanity. Dance is present in mythology and religion globally. From a Hindu point of view, the whole world exists through the manifestation of the famous Nataraja, the supreme dancer. High in the Himalaya, in Tibet, Nepal, Bhutan, Buddhist monks have been practicing sham dance as an offering to the gods and a form of meditation. And in the Muslim religion, have you ever watched whirling dervishes spinning in vertiginous way to attain religious ecstasy? Dance is a common expression of victory. The picture you see went viral across the globe. It shows President Obama dancing with his wife Michelle after his election. It is an intimate moment for a couple, yet becoming a presidential couple. Talking about joy, isn't the first dance the highlight of every wedding? Remember your wedding. Dance is a rite of passage from single to married life, or from childhood to adult life. Whether it's the Bal des Débutantes, or the Vienna Opera Ball, or in Kenya, at an Ajamu ceremony, where young Maasai warriors jump high in a dance, and whoever jumps the highest is given the highest warrior tag, but also the prettiest bride. Dance crosses cultures, breaks through race barriers. Do you know Lindy Hop? Lindy Hop is a partner dance that was invented by the African American youth in Harlem in the 1930s. It is really a blending of African rhythm and European structure dance. And it was performed at the Savoy, one of the very few places where black and white people would mix. Dance can also be an act of resistance, of rebellion. During the Arab Spring, a group of young people in Tunisia created a collective, Art Solution. They staged spontaneous dance performances in the streets, provoking a dialogue with the population. We need to understand that dancing in public places in Tunisia is no insignificant matter. Under Ben Ali, breakdance was forbidden, just because the body language is not controllable. which makes me think that dance was also once prohibited in Geneva by Jean Calvin. The dance is one of many human experiences which cannot be suppressed. Dancing has existed at all times and among all people and races. The dance is a form of expression given to man just as speech, philosophy, painting, or music. This is a quote by Mary Wigman, one of the most important figures of modern dance. Dance strengthens social cohesion. Dance expresses the world in its more plural ways, beliefs, and traditions. But dance is an expression of yourself through your prime language, the body language. Recently, I had a conversation with a dancer, Alessia, and she explained dance to me in the most limpid way. To her, the complexity of dance resides in the perfect balance of two elements. The first is the absolute mastering of the body. The body becomes a tool that needs to be educated and trained to become the most reliable possible. This body then serves the dancer, but always in an effortless way. A dancer is never supposed to show the difficulty of the movements he's making. The second element, which is crucial, is the emotion and intuition a dancer will induce in his performance. This emotion can be sadness, anger, joy, seduction. Alessia was telling me it is so easy for her to recognize someone's nature when he's dancing, which reminds me of Andre Levinson's quote I told you earlier. Tell me how you dance, and I will tell you who you are. It is only when the dancer combines these two conditions, one, mastering the body, two, letting go intuition, emotion, that a dancer can attain the momentum. I'm sure many of you experience this momentum while watching a performance. It is this powerful connection between the dancer, his presence on stage, his emotion, and the audience. Robert Weiss, a former dancer and today choreographer, said that there is a reward in dancing that's undescribable, the mental, the physical coming together. And when everything is right, then there is no other feeling like it. And you remember that and you do almost anything to feel that again. Alessia was telling me, at that moment, the momentum, I am not thinking if my leg is going up enough, or if my hair is correct, or if my breathing is normal. I am focused on the emotion I'm transmitting. We, the audience, we're touched when we recognize in the dancer's performance an emotion that is familiar, that is simply human. Again, dance connects us. Isadora Duncan, the mother of modern dance, distanced herself from the traditional technique during all her career. She threw away her ballet slippers to dance barefoot just so she could experience a more natural movement. She was a true pioneer. She was a free spirit, engaged with politics. And she said that all she did was to dance her life. To me, dance is beautiful because not only it expresses the world, but because through dance, each of us can express himself in total freedom. Think about it. We all dance. Movement is everywhere. What if a day without dancing was a day that was lost?